Hi. I just wanted to jump on and tell you about this book that I just finished reading that is amazing. I wrote about it in the Facebook group, but I think everybody should read this book. It's called, here it is, Beyond Behaviors, Using Brain Science and Compassion to Understand and Solve Children's Behavioral Challenges. This book was so good, and it had so many amazing ideas in it. And it reminded me of when I first found Dr. Ross Greene's books on collaborative and proactive solutions. They were so validating for me because they gave me language and they gave me like a conceptual framework for what I was already doing for the most part. You know, I felt like I was doing about 80% of the process that he outlined in the Explosive Child book. And this Beyond Behaviors book looks at another aspect of this whole behaviorally challenged situation that our kids are in. You should all read it. What she talks about is that unless a child feels safe and secure and isn't in some hyper defense mode, they're not able to access any of the mental capabilities to do a Plan B conversation. And so our primary concern is to get them calm and relaxed so that they can start regulating themselves or be open, be kind of co-regulated by us. And suddenly I was thinking about all the kids that I had when I was a foster mom. You know, I'd go to the agency that I worked for and I would pick up this kid, teen boy, anywhere from 12 to 18 years of age, who'd just been in jail. Sometimes they've been in jail for like 2 or 3 months, really long time. And here they are getting in the car with a strange woman, strange white woman, you know, who they don't know. And 30 minutes later, we're like driving across town, getting to my house, stranger's house. I mean, it was such an awkward situation for them, such a kind of horrific situation for them. And early on, I realized that my paramount job in that first 24 hours was to make them feel as safe as possible in my, you know, company, in my house, and with the whole process that they were now embarking on. And so I feel so validated by what she said in the book was that, you know, as adults in these kids' lives, as parents especially, we have the ability to get them in what she calls the green zone, you know, as opposed to a red zone, which is exploding outward, or a blue zone, which is shutting down and being all depressed and maybe self-harming and stuff. But as the adults, it's our job and it's our responsibility and it's actually our, you know, gift to be able to get them calm and to provide cues of safety that, so like this kid get into my car and, you know, how the tone of voice that I use and what I choose to talk about and how I even address them, all of those like really little things would give them the information they needed to either stay on hyper alert and stay vigilant because they were in, you know, danger, or to start relaxing, calm down, and you know, just be able to be. And so I think back to those times, those were really, in some ways, really special moments with those kids, establishing, you know, the kind of relationship that we were going to have, letting them know in whatever, like often nonverbal ways that I could, that I was a safe person, that they could, you know, that they could, it was going to be okay for them. Oh, I'm getting all teared up. I love those kids. Anyway, it's a great book. I think you should all read it. And it really, she brings the science behind why this is so important, and then some really, really just easy, straightforward suggestions of how to actually do this with our kids. So I highly encourage you to read this book. I'm in love with it. I'm going to be telling everyone. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all. Have a great day.